coming home. Don't wanna leave you restless.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for listening to Piedmont Artist Profiles. This little episode right here is with my man Corndog, musician and badass artist over at Corndog Dyes. He does these amazingly intricate tie-dye clothes, shirts, bags, sheets, dude, you name it. He'll hook it up. And I got one of his songs. Side note, all of the audio performances at Groove of the Menace were recorded on my Pixel phone, which I'm pretty impressed with the audio. It does a great job of stereo imaging, but it really lacks something on the bottom end. There's no bass, so there's that. I've been a little off my game lately, and I hope to get back out and seeing everybody at shows and stuff soon. I'm working really hard behind the scenes trying to get this thing to grow, and I gotta find a means to support this somehow. So this is gonna grow. It's gonna morph into something recognizable but very different in the next 6 months or so, or never. Hey man, maybe it never comes together, right? That's life. That's the ride. Anyway, thanks for listening and enjoy our friend Corndog. All right, I'm here with Chuck Brine here at Groove into Madness. What's going on, man?
Not much. Having a great weekend.
For sure. So Chuck's got a couple things going on here. He's got a booth with some amazing tie-dye, which I'll get to in a second. But your music, man, the original songs, they're fucking hilarious. They draw you in. So how long you been writing music like that?
About 5 years now. And everything, like you can tell, is based on personal experience. Everything that I sing about basically happened to me, and then, I might flub a little bit of it, but it all stems from some sort of like real. Like I sing a song about, it's called Hookers Know the Way, and it's all about me going to see Fish in Atlanta for the night. And I was just out going around trying to find a bag of weed in the middle of the night, and all I had was a $20 bill and my room key, got the bag of weed, and then had no idea where I was in Atlanta. So I'm just wandering around, like asking anybody, do you know where the Marriott is? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sober.
Yeah.
And finally some lady was like, hey, yeah, honey, come on, I'll show you where it is. And we start walking. About 5 minutes into the trip, I'm like, oh my God, this is a hooker. And she, sure enough, dropped me back to the hotel. And I left her on the street and went to bed, but
nice.
I might have implied I was coming back, but I did not.
Yeah, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. You had another song about something about a popsicle stick. What was the hook on that one?
It was you got a key, you got to pick. All I got the piece of a popsicle stick.
What was that one about?
It's about doing cocaine. It's not. I don't advocate the use of cocaine. I have to point that out.
Sure.
But I was at a festival called Do Fest. We're not doing it this year, but it's been happening about 5 years now. And a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you want to do a little?" And I was like, "All right, sure, why not?" And we dip out behind this tent, and she pulls out her pocket. She goes, "Hey, man, you got a key? You got to pick? Because all I got is this piece of a popsicle stick." And I immediately said, "What did you just say?" And I took out my phone right away, and I was like, "This has got to be remembered." And then
yeah, for sure.
From there comes the song.
It's a catchy song, man. I love your music.
It's not a song I usually play at 9:30 in the morning, but this isn't a normal party, I would imagine.
Yeah, drop right into Coke songs at 9:30. So your tie-dye, man, you do some incredible work with as far as like the design. I saw a kid running around with a guitar tie-dye.
That actually is not mine.
It wasn't yours?
No,
Oh.
I don't. I do mine are all like basically like I almost like improv. Like I just sit down and I don't usually. I have a plan maybe of like the design, but overall, I just sit down and start folding. My big seller is that the front of the shirt is always different from the back of the shirt.
Right.
So it's kind of like 2 shirts in one almost.
So where did you pick up that craft?
I'm actually a trained chef from Johnson & Wales in Charlotte, and I was working in the kitchen and I needed to get Christmas presents. I was like, $100, I can get all my Christmas presents done and learn how to tie-dye. So I bought a tie-dye kit and some t-shirts, and it started there. And actually from that, actually it was $200, sorry. I had a $100 gift card to Kohl's for shirts and $100 that I bought dye with. And from that I did all my Christmas presents, and then I started making money because I went to a party and she was like, started selling to all of her family and stuff, and I made all that money back, reinvested it, so started everything from $200 basically.
How long you been at it?
5 years now, full-time 3. I lost my job in the kitchen and just kind of was like, I need to make money, and went out to made a couple $100 on a Saturday. I was like, hey, maybe, and went next Saturday make another couple $100, and it just kept going and going. Now I do it full time for
Really?
as long as I can.
That's awesome. Do you have an online store or anything? For that?
It's Corn Dog Dyes on Facebook, or it's also on Etsy or Instagram, or all the social media stuff. I don't actually have the Etsy store does exist, but Etsy isn't. It's so saturated.
That's what it sounds like.
It's just not easy to make money like it was, I guess, 3 or 4 years ago when it started. So it just kind of I end up just wasting too much time on it.
Yeah, I hear you. What, you got any more festivals coming up?
I am playing. I'll be at the Homegrown Artisan Market on August 20th in Greensboro. It's just a collection of. I'll just be set up doing Corn Dog Dyes there, and then I'm playing Camp Juju I'm set up at Camp Juju September 1st and 2nd out at Snow Camp outside of Greensboro.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be a good party. Duke Tan and ESP, lots of good fans coming out for that one.
Oh. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
I appreciate it, man. It was fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Everybody stay hydrated today. It's going to be a hot one. All right. Woke up on a Sunday morning and I'm put on the dogs. I sat down on my couch and I wrote this song. There's so much hate in the world today. Why can't we get along? Maybe if we all get together, come on, just sing my hot song. Love your brothers and your sisters. Love your neighbors. Do all you can do. 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 I look around at all my neighbors and there's such a divide. Well, it don't make no sense, 'cause we're on the same ride. Gotta respect each other for what we are. We all deserve a chance to reach for the stars. Love your brothers and your sisters. Love your neighbors. Do all you can do. 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 Well, it's another Sunday morning and I'm up before the dawn. Gotta treat every day like tomorrow is the Armageddon. Gotta take those chances. Come on and live for your dreams. 'Cause we weren't put on this earth to be a cog in the machine. Love your brothers and your sisters. Love your neighbors. Do all you can do. 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 Love your brothers and your sisters. Love your neighbors. And do all you can do. Thank you, guys.
Exactly. Love your neighbors, everybody. All right. Thanks, Corn Dog, for taking the time. And special shout out to the guys from Midnight Airwaves for being such great hosts at their Groovin' the Madness Festival. You can find Corn Dog Dyes on Facebook. He's always out and about at farmers markets, and you can also buy his stuff online. So check him out. He's got some sweatshirts that'll be perfect for the fall season. Look at me doing a fashion recommendation. And you can see Midnight Airwaves along with our friends the Donner Deads and the Cattle Mutilators on October 28th somewhere up north. It's at a house party, and I don't have an address for that, but I'm pretty sure word on the street is if you DM those bands on the Book of Faces, they will give you the down low on that. And that's a great lineup, and it is sure to be a good time. It's a BYOB event, 21 and over, 6 p.m. It does say on the poster 462 Brook Hollow. That's all it says. Could be road, could be avenue, and I don't know what city. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and all of those things that you can do to help this grow and help bring local art and music to where it belongs, which is up front and on display. Until next time, peace.